They call me Dan, the Lakers fan. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K stuff, yeah, we...
What up, YouTube? It's your boy DTLF, and I hope you guys are having a great week so far, great weekend. I know I am. I've been playing the hell out of this game, NBA 2K. It's been a blast. Some of you guys have joined me for the live streams. I appreciate it. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and add me on my second channel, Danny's Mixes. But definitely interesting week, and you know, we have some news here today actually to talk about. Well, it's not really actual news till it's official. Of course, I never call it news till it's something that actually is happening. But it turns out a reporter by the name of Peter Vecsey, very well known around the NBA circles. This guy's a beat writer and he has connections in the NBA. You know, some websites call him, you know, one of the most prominent basketball columnists in the world. You know, he's been around for a while, for more than 40 years. So, you know, he has covered the NBA and the ABA for decades. So his name is well respected around the league. Anyways, this guy Peter Vecsey today reported that for certain he knows that LeBron James is going to be a Laker in the year of 2018. Now, he didn't state, you know, anything to back that up, but like I said, he is a very well respected name around the league. He does have sources, he has connections, he probably even talks to players, and so he probably knows something we don't. But here's my thing, I got to thinking about it. So LeBron James wants to come to the Lakers, and yeah, it seems very convenient. I mean, we have a lot of young talent, we have cap space for 2 max free agents, and he, you know, we have one of his favorite players that he looks up to in Magic Johnson running the front office, somebody compatible, unlike Dan Gilbert in Cleveland. So of course it makes sense. On top of that, he's been checking out high schools and stuff, you know, low key with his wife, you know, looking at watching games or whatever. He's over here in the LA area. He has a house, and I'm sure if he wants to film Space Jams too, it's a perfect opportunity. So there's so much going on. And according to Peter Vecsey, you know, he said he's he's basically erasing all doubts that he knows now for certain that LeBron James will be a Laker in 2018. He's leaving Cleveland for a second time. You can catch that article on Hoops Hype, or you can Google it. It was all over my Twitter, Bleacher Report. Everybody's reporting it. So this is a legit sports columnist. Like I said, he's written for you know, the New York Times, for Hoops Hype, for so many different websites, I believe, and so he seems to have some credibility behind him. Now, he's not the only one that has stated this over the summer. David Aldridge has stated it, that, you know, the Lakers are probably one of the primary destinations LeBron's going to be looking at and during his free agency in 2018. You know, there's been so many reporters and people that have inside sources that know. They talk to LeBron's camp, to LeBron, and I'm sure LeBron is already floating it out there. That way, why would LeBron float something like this out there early on? That way there's not, you know, panic from Cleveland when he actually does leave. That way they expect it. You know, how do you prepare somebody? By telling them with enough time ahead. That's what I believe. Now, I'm not a big fan of this, okay, but I'm gonna tell you guys what are the pros and the cons of this happening, because there is pros, believe it or not. Now, if LeBron James comes to the Lakers in 2018, it officially restores our franchise as one of the premier, you know, destinations for free agents to come, if it already isn't with Magic Johnson. Just in case, I believe it already is. I think everybody's looking this way. Paul George, I think even Russell Westbrook, maybe that's why he didn't really sign his contract extension. And of course, the haters are always going to say you Laker fans are delusional, but there was a big time shift in you know, the feel for the franchise when Magic Johnson took over. So it's a crucial year for us. Of course, the young players have to show they have potential. There's a lot of things that are going to factor into these free agents' final decision to look this way, but it's a major plus to have somebody comparable in the front office running things and just making sure everything goes over smoothly and trying to restore the franchise. So we have the cachet now, and so all we have to do now is cash in free agency and bring home 2 max free agents. Now, my personal preference is Paul George and either DeMarcus Cousins or Russell Westbrook. But I'm starting to realize that LeBron James might be a real possibility. Believe it or not, Laker fans. I hate to tell you this, because I'm right there with you guys. I know exactly how you guys feel. A lot of you guys message me all the time. Man, I don't want LeBron. Man, you know, LeBron's such a crybaby. He's going to stunt our growth. He's going to want to make trades. But I'm going to tell you guys, there is actually some pros. Now, let's start with the cons. The cons are exactly what I just mentioned. If LeBron James comes here to the Lakers, you know, he might want to control the franchise. Now, I doubt it, simply because Magic Johnson is running the show and he's he's a dominant person. He's not going to let nobody tell him what to do or how to do it. But my thing is that LeBron James has always ran the show, and so it might be a negative dynamic to add LeBron and then have him try to trade young players if they don't click right away with him. So I would hate to see Lonzo traded because of LeBron, or Brandon Ingram, or any of our young core pieces traded because LeBron didn't want to click with him and he wanted one of his banana boat buddies like Carmelo or Chris Paul or Dwayne Wade to come over, because that would just be annoying. In order to win a championship with the versus the Golden State Warriors, you got to have youth and veterans. You got to have a nice mix, and I think we already have the youth. All we need now is the veterans, right? We need the star players to come here and put the team on top. So that's one of the cons with adding LeBron James. Another one is, come on, we're going to have to see this guy's mug chasing Kobe's legacy, taking shortcuts, taking the easy way, because he took the easy way to Miami to win a couple championships, and he came back and he took the easy way again by trading away Wiggins, bringing in Love, and building the team however he wanted. Now he's trying to do the same thing here in LA because now we have cap space, and it's like, dude, when are you ever going to work for what you have? When are you ever going to say, you know what, I lost in the finals, let's get better this summer, instead of doing your little videos with the little trap music, dancing around, showing off your new haircut. Kobe Bryant would never do that in his prime, even if there was social media back then. I know there was none, but I'm sure Kobe was just a killer. He was just in the gym. He didn't have to show it off to nobody. He didn't have to go shirtless, bald. Not to sound like a hater, but that's just the truth. Honestly, this guy should not even be smiling because he just lost in the finals. But that's the era we live in the NBA. Now everybody's buddy. And now we're going to move on to the positive things of adding LeBron James, because yes, like I said, there is positive things, believe it or not. So adding LeBron James, like I already mentioned, immediately returns the franchise to prominence, and all of a sudden, it'll be easy to add that second max level all-star. And then some cheap free agents. I'm sure good role players will take pay cuts to come here and play with LeBron and whoever else we decide to add, especially because we have Lonzo. Now imagine if we had Lonzo Ball and LeBron James, two of the best passers in the game, hypothetically speaking. Of course, Lonzo hasn't played a single game yet, but let's just say he pans out exactly how we think he's going to be, one of the top point guards in the game. To go with LeBron, who obviously is a great floor general, is probably one of the better passers in the game, as much as I hate to admit it. That would be pretty appealing to other free agents. So yes, we immediately would probably become contenders, but barring other signings that offseason. But yes, that's a major positive. Now, another positive is that young players like Lonzo and Brandon Ingram can learn from LeBron. And yes, I do mean learn, because I have noticed that everywhere he goes, there's a couple young players that get better, right? For example, when he was in Miami, Norris Cole was balling out. Where's Norris Cole now? He's probably in the Pelicans somewhere, or I don't know where he is in the NBA. But they benefit from having his presence around. Same thing with Kyrie. Kyrie he became so much better when he had LeBron. Now, one of the reasons is because LeBron James gets all the attention, so they get to go ISO one-on-one. They get to play more isolation basketball, and that would be perfect for guys like Lonzo, who are probably going to get double teamed at times when they get hot. Guys like Brandon Ingram, same thing. When he starts getting hot, he's going to get doubled. And, playing with an all-star like LeBron and potentially somebody like Paul George is that now all of a sudden the defense is forced to pick their poison. Now, they're most likely going to, all the attention is going to be on guys like LeBron and Paul George, if we do get them. That guys like Brandon Ingram will have wide open shots. Guys like Lonzo Ball will have open lanes to the basket. Larry Nance, all these guys are going to benefit from having all-stars. Similar to what Kobe did with Pau Gasol and guys who were average, like Trevor Ariza. They were so much better when they had a superstar like Kobe around, because he would draw in so much, and excuse me for the airplane, guys. He would draw in so much attention that all of a sudden when he passed the ball, guys were wide open. Even guys like Shannon Brown became better role players, guys who never even had a career after they left the Lakers. So that's what superstars do, is that they draw all this attention and they make it way easier for their teammates to get theirs, and to they open up lanes and everything. So obviously those are the benefits of adding somebody like LeBron, as much as I hate to say it. So like I said, it's looking more likely by the day. Now I'm starting to think, I used to think it was a 50-50 chance. Now I'm more at 60-40, because this Peter Vecsey guy, like I said, is a very well-respected source in the NBA. And so obviously he knows something we don't, to put his name out like that and to guarantee that a player is leaving. Now this guy also predicted, not predicted, but he was one of the first to report on the whole tampering charges versus the Lakers. He was actually the first one to report the tampering charges. So obviously he's well connected around the NBA. He hears things and he's the first to report it because people respect him. So maybe he heard this from the mouth of LeBron, maybe he didn't. Maybe it was one of his buddies, maybe it was a coach, maybe it could have been anything, right? But for some reason, this guy just seems to believe he knows what we don't. So I'm not gonna take his word for it, but I'm gonna prepare my mind, mentally wise, to accept LeBron on the team. Yes, I said it. As Laker fans, we're fans of the team first. So if even a crybaby, whiner, ring dropper like LeBron comes to Lakers, we gotta have to support the team no matter what. So this is probably gonna be the hardest time to support the Lakers, when we see LeBron, wearing purple and gold, chasing Kobe's legacy. It's just gonna be awkward, but it is what it is, guys. If we do get LeBron, like I said, there is an upside, so there's that. Now, that was like what I was reading today, so I thought I'd make a video. I wasn't going to make it at first because I was like, is LeBron even worth it or not? But this actually does impact our team majorly. On top of that, LeBron's going to be 35 years of age, okay? He's going to be probably, he's still going to need the young players to step up majorly, so it might not even stunt our growth. If you look at it that way, he's going to be 35. Lonzo's still going to have to pick up a lot of the load. Same thing with Brandon. Whoever else is on the team is going to have to help, because a 35-year-old is not going to lead you to the championship by himself. So that's just my thoughts really quick. Also, I wanted to say Brandon Ingram has been working out in the gym. I've been seeing video clips of him, pictures, all kinds of stuff. Everybody's raving about how much hard work he puts in. So it sounds like he has an all-time great work ethic if this was NBA 2K. So that's really good. He wants to be great, and on top of that, he recently mentioned in an interview that he has been working hard to revamp his jumper, and he's so confident in his jump shot now that he feels like he can make it from anywhere on the floor. So that has me really excited, on top of his growth spurt, on top of him being a vocal leader and all these great reports that now we just have to put pen to paper. We have to see it in action. But I think we saw a little glimpse in Summer League, and I can't wait, guys. We're officially 14 days away. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, though. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I definitely want to hear you guys' opinion on LeBron. I know a lot of us Laker fans, like true Laker fans, do not want him anywhere near Staples Center, but unfortunately it's starting to look really probable to me now. Like I said, respectable sources are starting to say that they really truly believe LeBron is coming here. So we're gonna have to just take things at face value for now, but don't be surprised, guys, if it happens. It is what it is. Magic Johnson loves him, so I wouldn't be shocked at all. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Like I said, leave a comment, like, subscribe. I want to hear you guys' opinion, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.